If you love a good psychological thriller, you'll enjoy the slow burn in Eddy Arias' novel, Alicia. It's about a surrogate gone missing. So this is a mystery you won't be able to put down. We are so excited now to have the author with us. How you doing today, Eddy? So great to catch up with you.
Good morning. How are you, Roxanne?
I'm doing well. I am so intrigued about the plot. Can you kind of give us an idea of what this is about and maybe where you got the inspiration?
Absolutely. I can tell you that Alicia is a story that follows a wealthy New York City couple who secretly hire their undocumented housekeeper to be their surrogate. And what begins as an act of desperation turns into a psychological mystery when the surrogate vanishes days before giving birth. So I guess it's not just about motherhood, but it's about control, about secrecy, and about the illusions that hold a marriage together.
Wow, perfect themes for this kind of genre. Now, Eddy, I want to get to know you because not only have you written this novel, this is your first novel, congratulations, but you have an extensive background as an entertainment exec and filmmaker. How has your career ultimately led you to Alicia?
Well, I guess I first understood the power of storytelling back in law school. You realize that every deal, every argument is just it's just a story that you need to tell. Later, as an entrepreneur, I learned that you need to tell a good story to raise money for your company. But I was doing short films on the side and for fun. And the first one ended up at the Venice Film Festival. And then I ended up writing and directing a feature film that was distributed by 20th Century Fox. But I spent 15 years working for Sony Pictures and Paramount as a content acquisitions executive, licensing thousands of movies and TV shows for their streaming platforms. So I guess that's why people that read Alicia feel like they're reading a movie.
Oh, I bet. And I love when someone is a writer and they bring these experiences, these different industries into the world of writing. It gives it a fresh perspective. Now, Alicia is a novel that combines two worlds that are really relevant news topics in today's day and age. Of course, you've got surrogate parenting. A lot of people are doing that. And you've also got the undocumented side of it you brought up earlier. How do these two worlds combine in Alicia?
Well, certainly writing Alicia forced me to look past the headlines, right? Surrogacy can be an act of generosity, it can be a profound act of love, but it's also a roller coaster of emotions and legal hurdles that can happen. And through these characters, I began to see how fragile the idea of choice becomes when money, immigration status, and motherhood intersect.
Wow, I think you summed up surrogacy quite well there when you said, it's this very gracious act of love, but it can also be the emotional roller coaster of hormones and like you said, all the legal aspects, things if you haven't been through it, you might not be as fully aware of. And you're bringing all this to light in a very fascinating, intriguing way as a suspense novel, a thriller novel, and you can find out more. Where can we visit you and find out more about the book?
You can find it on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. You can go to aliciathebook.com. You'll find it there on barnesandnoble.com, walmart.com, and you can find it in many places.
Well, congrats, Eddy. Thanks so much for sharing all this. Can't wait to read it.
Thank you so much, Roxanne, for having me.
You bet.